Hello again as we turn our attention to the Royal Albert Hall in a contest for the light welterweight championship of Great Britain. Lloyd Christie, the holder, is risking his title against the Commonwealth lightweight champion Mo Hussein. Christie, a big puncher, against a little tiger. Well, at the ringside again, Jim and Reg.
Well, now let's see now whether the smaller man of the two, then Mo Hussein, moving up from the lightweights to the light welterweights, that's the 9-9 division to the 10 stone, is just taking a bit of a risk against an experienced man who's had plenty of first round knockouts, in fact 4. But on the other hand, Hussein doesn't go on the deck too easily. And, he really looks good winning the Commonwealth lightweight championship against Langton Tinago. So, Christie then, father, of course, of Errol, but first one of the two now to win a championship. And he took the championship from Tony Mackenzie at Croydon last January, and he really looked destructive winning that one. So it's a question now of mind over matter and so forth with Christie since he joined the Lynch stable in Birmingham. He's looks as though he's come to life in many ways, got himself settled down. Comes out of Wolverhampton. They announced him as Coventry because the family lived there, but he was actually born in London. Well, the trade talk, Jim's been all along. What's going to happen in the first round now? Is Hussein going to get caught?
Well, Hussein probably has the right kind of style for this kind of match, because he's a very compact fighter. He keeps his chin down, he takes some punches, but he manages to take them on the forehead, and I think he's going to have to do that, especially in the early rounds. He can't hang his chin out, he can't give Christie a clean shot at that chin. But the question, well, two questions in my mind: how strong is Christie in this kind of fight at 10 stone? I see he came on bang on 10 stone at the weigh-in, and he's been much bigger than this. So this is going to be a hard fight all the way through. So can he go at that pace?
I think maybe Christie has to just drag a bit to do that way, because he had to come to the scales a couple of times. He was at the weigh-in today. It's only a matter of ounces, but I got a feeling, Jim, what you're right there, because he certainly has to drag a little bit, and we've seen him at much higher weights than this.
I think he'll obviously be his most dangerous in the first 3, 4, 5 rounds. If Hussein gets by there, then his own physical strength and his aggression and the pace he's prepared to set could turn the fight in his favour. But it's the first 3 or 4 rounds must be dangerous for Hussein. And Christie has landed twice bang on Hussein's chin in the first round and hasn't shaken him up too much.
Well, Hussein can rely on plenty of encouragement from out of the ring. He's one of the best young ticket sellers in the game. So the Lynch brothers there working with Lloyd Christie, and there's the rundown of his statistics, as I say. The Lynches now, they manage Pat Cowdell and the lightweight champion Tony Willis, and Costas Petru, former champion. And there's the rundown for Mo Hussein, and manager-trainer Jimmy Tibbs there telling him what he wants there. Duck about inside, get inside, throw the uppercut. This is where they're not looking from the other corner, maybe.
Stay on top.
Round 2. Into the second rounds then of this British Championship fight, scheduled for 12. And these terse orders in Hussein's corner is stay on top of him. And it is obviously right to, because he can't beat this fellow at long range. But they're both 24. But I think in boxing terms, Christie's certainly the one with the old head. He never boxed, actually, as a senior amateur. So it shows he's done most of it in the pro ring. 38 fights. Christie been in with hard campaigners like Clinton Mackenzie out of Croydon, who's now retired. They fought in the Isle of Man. Hussein never lacked in confidence at any time, Jim. I was talking to him yesterday when he was finishing his training, and again today, and he's full of it. And I suppose picking up a championship on the way now, just giving him that little bit more confidence, eh?
Yeah, and I suppose it's a good risk for him tonight, because he's going to go home a champion whatever happens, because his own lightweight title is not at stake here. And it is a good chance, because he has the style to trouble Christie. He certainly has the style, as long as he doesn't get caught early on. And I think that the way the fight has started should suit Hussein too, because they're both staying pretty close. I thought Christie would maybe stand off a little bit and try and pin Hussein on the jab, but he's getting involved straight away, and that has to suit Hussein.
First the punches that come back from Hussein after Christie had led the way there, got the cheers from the back of the hall as usual. Doesn't bother Christie at all. He won his championship in Croydon, and that's as far away as Wolverhampton as he wants to get, I suppose. In fact, one of his best wins was in France against Syed Skouma, who later held the 11-stone European Championship. 11 stone, a stone above this one. Warming up to a good fight now. There's been quite a few punches thrown in the opening rounds. They're not standing and posing. It's got that little bit of a touch of a championship needle about it there, and they...
I think Christie is trying to back Hussein up now. Hussein must back Christie up, and I think Christie solved that out.
There's the rundown of the cornermen there working with Hussein, as I say, the vital part of the game. And he's very comforting for when he gets back there that he's close to all these guys. Former mechanic, actually, Mo Hussein. He says you never know, if he makes enough money, he might go back into the business, start his own business. That's the aim of it. So there's the Lynch brothers. That's Pat in the ring, and the slightly greying top gentleman outside is Tom, with the former boxer Don Agerson working along with them. Into the third round of what's turning into, well, an entertaining British light welterweight title fight. Mo Hussein firing on both cylinders there. He came out, he caught Christie with that first good punch. And the crowd knew it, and certainly Christie did. Well, there seemed a lot of risk factor about this when they wrote about it, thought about this fight, Jim, but it looks as though Hussein's the only one that you think there was any risk at all, or his manager for that matter.
No, well, I keep saying that he has the right style to trouble Christie, because he keeps his head down, and the punches he has to take, Hussein takes them on the forehead, and I think